Ho there, travelers! Well met! Welcome back to SorcererFed. Welcome back to SorcererFed on SourceFedNERD, our tabletop role-playing game. I am your guide and host through this mystical journey. My name is Joel.
I am Slurmmm, the Inquisitor. But you can call me Slurmmm for short.
Or...
I'm actually no one. I'm Greg.
Greg.
Oh, hello, my name is Karen.
And I am Mr. Whiskers.
Hey, I'm Bobby.
We're just Bobby and Karen and Greg Nobody.
Yeah, just three no ones.
Three nobodies sneaking around through a city where there are certainly three criminals that everyone is scared of.
I've heard of crime.
To catch you guys up, on the previous episode of SorcererFed, you guys all snuck into the city in order to try and figure out what's going on with the king. While sneaking in, you met with Mr. Whiskers, who is a cat guy sneak thief drug dealer in the employ of the Spice King Pablo Escobarbarian. He enlisted you in his army of spice dealers, and you made the rounds of the city until you were robbed by agents of the rival halfling cartel working for Don Bilbo Corleone, the Hobfather. And when you turned to Pablo, he declared all-out war on the halflings. So, here we are. You're back at Pablo Escobarbarian's underground lair, and he has gathered amongst him all of the members of his criminal syndicate. You have Mr. Whiskers, the cat guy sneak thief rogue.
How much do you think you can get for this?
Huh? I want it back.
Okay. Cool.
You have
You can play with it if you want.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. You have Jizz Torkscrew, the gnome gyromancer. You have Horcus Porcus, who is a failed priest of Pelor. And you have some more like assorted toughs, heavies, and light magic users. Basically, you've got like a bruisery kind of group of thuggy gang members. And together with Pablo, you've got 8 plus the 3 of you: Slurmmm, Guuurd, and Spricket, or as we know them currently under their aliases.
Just the 3 regular old
Greg,
baddies.
Karen, and Bobby.
Nobodies.
You guys sure have some plain old names.
Well, that's what nobodies do.
The
Yeah,
plainest,
just no one
most
special.
white
That's where
bread
we are.
people you could ever think of.
So we have an army. We're getting ready, guys. Do you have like a first aid kit around here? I'd like to get to full health before I go into battle.
Do you guys also have some sweet weapons? Because
Yeah.
like right now we're just rolling with some
We
straight
need some.
crap.
We need some pointy knuckles,
And
some
Pablo.
maces.
You once took my tail. I need it for this battle. Perhaps I could have it back to regain some of my composure?
I love his backstory.
Pablo stands up, undoes his belt, which is
No, Pablo, no!
which is the tail of Mr. Whiskers with buckles at the end. He takes the buckle, yanks it off. He gives you the tail, and he motions to Horcus Porcus, the priest of Pelor, and Horcus Porcus magics the tail back onto your butt.
Oh!
Is it on your butt? Is that where you want the tail?
Yeah, there's a little bit of saliva on it from you. Thank you. Oh, man. So we're
Pablo
square?
doesn't have a belt now. Yeah, so you're cool with Pablo. Horcus Porcus also heals you guys up to full.
Oh,
Sweet.
yeah.
Thanks, Horcus.
Let's see what else. Where's the Pablo Escobarbarian takes you into a back room and he shows you all of this awesome tactical gear.
Tactical.
You've got like
Expensive.
there's like leather. I mean, you could take your pick of sort of whatever. Generally, like think like bandit gear.
Yeah,
sort
a
of
gun.
Whatever you kind of want. A bandit gun. You know what you can get is you can get a crank-loaded grappling hook.
Ooh, I want that. Actually, no, my hair already does that.
Sell a lot of this gear on a black
I can
market.
climb walls since I'm
yeah.
a lizard.
Maybe we
Yeah.
should take some things
You got
for
like a bag of
ourselves.
holding or something?
Do we have a bag to hold and steal gear in?
No, you don't have a bag of holding.
Damn it. Well, let's just take what we can use to kill hobgoblins or whatever these creeps are.
They're halflings. They're hobbits.
Do you have?
Yeah, that's what I said.
I'm gonna get a ranged weapon
thing.
like a bow and arrow.
Yeah, you get a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
top-notch swords.
Yeah, they've got like basically military grade swords they've stolen from the city guard over the years. Yeah.
I
just
want
need
those.
I need a staff or a wand or a crown or some kind of magical.
Horcus
nice.
Porcus starts rooting around his trunk and he pulls out like an orb. It's an orb that allows you to channel your basically channel and focus your magic abilities.
Nice.
And it makes it gives you it gives you a +1 to all of your rolls, all of your attack rolls. Not your damage, just to hit, just your attack rolls.
Do you perhaps have a lightweight armor suit I could put on to make me agile still, but also a little narrow?
He gives you,
it
you
makes
feel a
them
little
narrow.
grossed out. They don't have like, they don't have super good leather because they weren't able to steal any, but what they do have is cat skin leather, so you
Gross.
starve yourself in cat
What?
skin.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And then before you go out, like you sort of talk about what is the battle plan? What are you planning on doing? So it's nighttime, and they tell you that you will be assaulting the halfling stronghold. It's sort of in this low-slung building on the bad side of town. There are going to be dozens and dozens and dozens of halflings. Some of them are guards, some of them are workers. But they'll have the numbers, we'll have the strength, basically, is the idea. So what's your battle plan?
I think we should use our snug fugglies to drop in from above so that not only do we have the strength, but we have the surprise.
What do you think
Great
about this?
idea.
Sending all the other guys in the front door. We come out, we flank them from the sides with the snug fugglies.
I've got night vision. I can see who's sneaking up on us, or you can sneak up on anyone.
Oh, speaking of speaking of night
high
vision,
Sneeple.
speaking of night vision, Horcus Porcus gives each of you night vision.
Wow, cool. Oh, fucking cool, guys.
And he also gives each of you heat vision. And as he goes up to cast
vision.
heat vision on Horcus, on Mr. Whiskers. Mr. Whiskers gets very nervous about having magic cast on him.
Don't touch me with that, bitch. Get away from me.
What do you got
alright?
against magic stuff?
It just makes me feel uncomfortable, and sometimes I get a little antsy. I have social anxiety. What do you think about it?
Hey, I got stage
I
fright.
think
bro.
it's pretty suspicious.
No, there's no reason I should be. There's nothing wrong that I'm doing right now. I'm just trying to. I'm a drug dealer. And I'm just chilling. What
You
do you?
ever talked to an inquisitor before, son?
Oh, he'll inquisit you real good.
Inquisitor.
You better be honest about
Yeah.
everything. You better be upfront.
I guess just.
You better
Ask
to
me
tell
some
me now than
questions.
to tell me after you've got bamboo shoots under each and every one of your claws.
Oh,
Okay, let's do
What's
an
your deal
let's
with
do an
magic,
AMA.
man?
Hit me up. There's nothing wrong with magic. It just makes me uncomfortable. It's that simple.
I
that a
smell
racist thing?
lies.
Roll to smell a lie.
How
Roll
many
to smell a
lies?
lie.
10.
Yeah, that's enough. You smell a lie.
Oh!
What do we got?
Should we skin the cat?
No, my tail.
Skin
my
the
arm. I
cat.
mean, please.
Since he can talk, I feel bad about it.
Should I come clean?
Yes!
Yeah. If you want to.
I'm,
If you want to.
I'm not who I say I am. And if I wasn't, then why would I say I am? That's a line from Eminem's hit song, one of them. I'm part of the DEA.
You're an undercover agent.
Oh my god, you're anti-magic
Yeah.
and you're a narc?
I'm undercover.
But you've been doing spice this whole time.
Well,
So roll a detect magic.
it's a method acting role.
Roll detect magic for me. 11.
11.
You detect on something that's been cast on Mr. Whiskers. You detect a magical listening spell, which you know allows the caster to listen on everything that he hears.
What?
You
thing we-
son of a bitch.
He's a
just thought-
snitch.
I thought you guys were cool. I knew who you were, and I just figured I'd help you. And
I want to choke him to
Kinda
death
wants
with
to
his
lie
own
to you, but-
tail.
Pablo Escobar slams his club down on the table, and he's like, I trusted you, man. I trusted you.
guys, help me.
Yeah, man, we
please.
trust
But you guys, I need you more than I need him, so I will leave his punishment, if any, up to you. Do you want to bring him with us? Do you trust him?
Absolutely not! Are you kidding
Well,
me?
no,
He's
no,
got
no.
narcs listening
Yeah,
to
but
him.
Let's see if we can break that spell. He seems like a good dude.
No, he'd been
I didn't,
lying.
I didn't
Cast
ask for
on
this.
him. Can you do anything about that listening spell, bud?
I sure can. Yeah, can I roll to dispel?
Yeah.
Come on.
No, even better. I'm gonna roll to cause feedback, and it's so fierce that whoever's listening has their fucking eardrums blown out their asshole.
Great idea.
All right, cool, go. Yeah.
Great idea, Greg.
6. That does not happen.
See, whenever you do the, it always goes negative.
I just get too excited.
We might need him
you know?
for the manpower,
Yeah.
so maybe we should just cut his ears off.
What if it
Oh,
happens?
come on.
No, you gotta
That
cut
way
his
he
tongue
can't-
out. That's how they listen.
They listen with his tongue or with
boy.
his ears?
Oh, you know what?
is that
Maybe they
true?
listened through his dick.
Don't cut my penis. Please don't cut my
His
penis.
weird cat penis.
I mean, my dispel magic didn't work.
Here, how
Can
about we send
get
Roll
that
to
other
cut my ears
wizard
off.
to
I
have
don't
a go
care. I'll
at
be
it?
deaf.
Yeah, Horcus Porcus, yeah, sure. Horcus Porcus Sure. He'll attempt to dispel the magic.
If not, we're cutting your dick
If you want to
off.
dispel it really
He rolled a 4. He does not dispel the magic.
Okay.
What if
well, we
we-
can't bring him with us then.
What if when we flank from the sides, we have him start, he's in the front. He's the first guy to run through those doors.
Wait, are
We
you
make-
flying it on your snug fuglies?
Yeah, we got the snug fugglies.
I think we should strap him with grenades.
Yeah.
And drop
Oh,
him
yeah,
in
we
first.
should do that. Yeah. Good one.
Yes, they can hear us. Can we roll a perception check to find out what part of his body that they're listening through?
I just want you to
Hear
tell
us?
me who is listening and from where, so we can kill them after we kill these hobbits.
Yeah.
And if you lie, I'll know.
He tells you that the head of King Havilrand's mystical narcotics squad
Oh Jesus!
is
that's bad
listening
news.
in, and his name is where is it?
I'm gonna add him to my shit list right underneath Mr. Whiskers.
His name is Shard Whitesmith.
Oh.
Shard?
Shard.
Shard.
Shart.
Shard. It's Shard.
Shard?
Shard
Whitesmith.
Whitesmith.
Shard Whitesmith.
Yeah, we go way back.
Yeah, he
there
sounds
you
like
go.
a piece of shit
Now,
like you.
let's just think about this for a second.
Fair.
If we go after the DEA, we're gonna be even more outlawier than
Well,
we
look.
already are.
You guys need me.
Why?
Because I'm the cat guy. Right?
Everybody does need a cat
Yeah,
guy.
that's true.
You have to make a decision because Pablo Escobar Barbarian is like, we gotta wrap. He's like, you gotta wrap this up. What are we gonna do with him?
Have him, I say
Roll to
he...
cut off my ears. Maybe it's that simple.
We can
Yeah.
kill him. We can tie him up to leave him here. I can force him to come with us. You can strap him on the back of one of these flying things or whatever. So which is it gonna be?
I say we strap him. We strap him up with explosives and we throw him in the fucking front through
I'm
the front
in.
door.
Hey,
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
martyr.
Put a bomb on him.
Yeah.
I've never had a purpose
This is
before.
violent. I vote just have him go in first.
Oh, even better. Even better.
Oh, even
Better
better.
than grenades?
Let's have him strapped up with grenades and walk into the magical narcotics division to give a report and blow Shart Whitesmith ass over tea kettle.
yeah.
I'll tell you what, if you take out Shart Whitesmith, we'll be even Steven.
Wait,
Well,
take
I
him
heard
out.
all of this, just so you guys know. So I'm walking into a trap.
God damn it!
I say send him in first when we go after these halflings.
Send him first when you go after the halfway?
Yeah, he goes in first and then we come in and flank him
man.
after.
All right.
I'll do it, you guys, if it means I'm not gonna die
But
necessarily.
with grenades, right?
Yeah, you can
Or
get him.
without. Can I throw them? Do I have to keep them on me?
Your guys' call.
So, all right, so you guys are going to split up from. All right, so you're going to go with Pablo Escobar Barbarian and the whatever cartel, the El Gigante cartel. And you guys are going to go back outside the city through the tunnels to get your snug fuglies. So, but in order to split up the party, I'm going to have to ask you to leave the table so you don't hear what's going on here.
I understand.
Oh.
All right, bless your
Bye
heart.
bye, narc.
Pablo like basically ties up his arms and like shoves him out the door, and he's like, "We're going. I will meet you back at the." And he tells you where the halflings are. He gives you like a map of the city so you can see aerially where you're going to be going. So you make your way outside the city to. It takes a little bit of time because it's a pretty far walk to where the snug fuglies are, and they for sure smell cat guy all over you, and they're like licking you.
Oh, yeah.
That's not good.
And they're like nipping at you and stuff, and
I don't like that.
Yeah, well, you got to deal with it now. All right. So you've currently got night vision and heat vision. You have your tactical gear. You've got a grappling. You've got
I've
a grappling hook
Bow and arrow.
I've got a magical orb.
and an orb. You've
got
got a bow and arrow, and you've got a military grade sword. So you take flight, I assume.
Ooh, I'm just gonna use my heat vision and keep on flying and use my bow and arrow. Get them while I'm in the air. They can't get me.
They're inside a building.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Well,
Like
so
out
you-
and about
so
in the
We're just
streets?
trying to get the drop on
Ah,
them.
right.
You take flight and you're flying, and basically you fly over the city, and no one really detects you because no one's got griffins or shit. And you're flying around in circles, and you spot where they are. And with your heat vision, like it's really interesting. It looks like when you're flying over a city, and you can see like tons of lights. But in one specific area, there's just dozens and dozens and dozens of lights crammed into this one building. But also, you can see on the top with the night vision patrols walking back and forth. You can see people in the alleyways. You can see lookouts, but none of them see you because you're pretty high up in the air right now.
And this is definitely not the suspicious thing that's happening with the King's Guard. This is definitely like the...
Yeah. This is exactly on the map where Pablo told you to go.
Okay, cool. Well, that would be helpful right now if we look at that too for future videos.
Okay.
But we'll do that later.
Should we get right to it? Should we
Yeah.
execute our attack? What's our plan?
Yeah, why not? Let's swing at it.
Let's
All right, so
let's
what's-
lure him outside so we can go for an aerial attack.
Oh wait, there's people on the roof though.
Yeah, they're
On the roof?
Yeah, they're,
All right.
Or we could just
okay.
fly to the castle and go kill get the Moonseer right now.
I'm gonna choose to dive bomb one of the dudes on the roof.
Oh, you're gonna snatch him up and take
Yeah.
out the watchman?
Yeah, let's,
Alright.
let's get all those
I'm
guys.
gonna once you're done with that, I'm gonna cast Meteor right in the center of the roof and blow a hole through it from which we can enter.
Great idea. Love it,
all
love
right.
it, love it.
So, and what's your plan? I mean, you're gonna have initiative because they have no fucking idea that you're there.
Okay, after he blows the hole in, I'm gonna just little slide off my little fuzzy whatever the fuck, and then dive bomb into it and start killing people with my
Seems like
sword
you really
and tail.
haven't been bonding with
All
your
right.
snug fugly.
I'm a little mad that it ate all those damn kittens. I'm really not happy about
We
that.
all gotta eat.
Between the three of you, please roll for initiative.
If I fuck up, I just slide off my thing and fall face first into this.
I got a
You have
17.
17, a
3.
Wait. Damn it. No, I got worse. It was a 6.
17, 3, and 6. All right, hang on a second.
You changed mine to an 18 though. Does that count?
I gotta write this down.
I just-
Storm has 17.
oh, this is just for initiative.
Guuurd has a 6, and Spricket has a 3. All right, cool. All right, so you get to go first. You don't get to snatch up. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Meteor
that's
gets to
fine.
go first.
That's fine, you can
That's
still
fine.
pick him off
Meteor,
after I
yeah,
drop the meteor.
maybe it'll just knock him back.
So because this is a call shot, this isn't going to be a simple 10 roll. You have to get 12. Well, you have to get 11 because you have your orb, which makes your attack rolls. It adds to your attack rolls.
Okay.
8.
9.
Oh.
So you definitely cast the spell, but it's not a meteor. What it is, it's just a flaming ball of just pure light and no energy that like
Definitely draws
flashes
attention.
down and like basically you cast a flashbang on them. And so they're like,
Okay, they're all blinded.
like that, yeah.
Great.
They don't know where it came
Great
from.
job.
They're just like, what
Oh,
the
cool.
fuck?
All right,
Well, we
Spricket,
could-
take him out, man.
Yeah.
All right, I got a 3, so you're next, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it's my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll do you mind if I just
How many
hop
are there?
on that?
Do it,
Okay.
yeah.
On the roof, there's 6 of them.
Okay, I'm gonna hop down on the roof and then take out a sword and with my tail at the same time hack and slash with both of them at the same time. So I'm like, I want to.
You're attacking 2 at the same
I'm
time?
gonna take 2 at the same time.
All right, roll.
Yeah. 20!
Oh my god.
Ah, damn!
Holy. All right. So you guys can see this because you have heat vision and dark vision.
And
Nobody
it's the
else.
coolest shit ever.
Nobody else can see this.
It's the coolest thing that only we can see.
Yeah. Like no bards will sing of this because no one sees this. But what happens is, like, you're flying like 50 feet up in the air, and you spring off of your snug fugly in like a perfect swan dive.
I'm going down.
And you're falling, and then you've got like weird scale skin, so it like flaps out,
flaps,
and
yeah.
it just and you
You're
kind
like
of
a sugar
parachute for half
glider.
a second, and you kind of you perfectly aim where you're going, and as you're going, you pull out
There you
your
go.
military grade thing, and before you even land, you cut off the head of one guy,
Oh.
and then you whip around with your tail and cut the second guy in half through his torso.
Oh, cool.
The head, bop, 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 bounces off of the rooftop and then smacks the other guy to the ground prone. That was how fucking, and then like you twist, you land in a somersault and you are perfectly, like it was a fucking 20, you're perfectly balanced for your next attack, so you have a +2 to your next attack.
Cool. If anyone wants to animate that, I swear to God, I'll give you money.
It was-
That would be so cool.
So you got rid of 2 of the 6, and you also like one of them is dazed and prone, so he won't like he'll miss his turn. Cool. You get to go now before they get.
All
to
right,
go.
I'm gonna fly down and try to knock one off the roof, and also at the same time I'm gonna use my bow and arrow
Okay.
on somebody else.
So you're gonna fly down and knock one off the roof while using your bow and arrow. All right.
Whoa, 18.
All right. That's
Damn.
a really high roll. I was gonna say.
Damn thing.
Yes.
So yeah, you
3 hot gangsters, 3 hot thugs.
you swoop down with your slug fugly. He grabs it by the he grabs it by the shoulder. He wings it off the roof, and you hear like a crunch. Dead. And then you, meanwhile, you stand up on the snug fugly because you're
I'm, like, surfing.
you don't fall off, do you?
Yeah.
You, like, you don't.
No.
Jump, I mean, you don't jump off, do you?
No, I'm on there.
Yeah, you surf him and you like, and just through the throat, one of them just like
Tight.
and falls down. So you've basically got one left standing and one's dazed. Now we all roll for initiative. One will miss his turn, so I'm only gonna roll for initiative for one die.
10.
12.
1.
I got 12 too. So you got 10.
Oh, 7. Sorry. Wait, no, that's a 1. I'm an idiot. Sorry.
Wait. Slurmmm got 12.
12.
Guuurd got 1.
Slurmmm has 12.
Spricket had 10. Halfling has a 10. I'm sorry, a 12. So you'll go first against because you tie with the halfling, and I'll let you go first. I don't care.
Aw.
Okay, I'm going to use a spell of mind control to make the remaining guard throw himself off the roof and stab the guy who's prone.
All right,
Whoa.
cool. Yeah. Roll for that. Remember, you gotta roll a 9 because you got +1 to your
All
attack.
right. 11!
Hey!
Nice.
That happens.
Yeah. It's a fucking cool battle.
He's just gonna get up and be like, "What the shit?" And stab the guy.
No.
Every bone in his body.
Cool.
So they're
fucked
both
up.
dead.
So that happens. There are no more guards on the roof, but your attack did alert the people in the alleyway that I mentioned, and they are for sure running inside the building right now. Out of the corner of your eye, you see the El Gigante gang running through the alleyway, shoving. He's still not with you, so this is fine. Shoving Mr. Whiskers ahead and going into the building, and you start to hear like the sounds of battle, basically. So you're on the roof. What do? You see, let me say, you see, there's like a staircase to go down the side of the building, and there are like little balconies you can enter in the windows, but it's a fairly low-slung building. There's only like a couple of stories, but it's like a long, narrow building. It looks basically like it would look basically like a lab from the 1950s, kind of.
Can I? Because obviously lizards can crawl on walls. Everyone agrees to that. Is it all right if I kind of crawl down, slide in through a window, and climb on the ceiling on the inside, so I can kind of get a lay of the land to figure out an attack?
Yeah. Roll a dex check, I guess.
It was actually my turn there.
Oh wait.
Oh yeah.
Bird.
Oh, I didn't
No.
know because the battle's over.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
did we roll
Yeah.
again?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we won.
Yeah.
So yeah,
17.
17. Yeah. So you actually you do that. You sneak in and you don't. So what you see is a group of halflings like running in like panic, basically. You hear for sure like one level below the fighting. They don't notice you yet, but in one turn they will.
Okay. So I'm in
Do you
there.
guys do
Wait, how
anything?
many? How many are there?
There are 3 right now, but they're basically they're running out the door, so you can catch them or you can just let them go.
Are those the gangsters that we want?
They're the
want them,
halflings.
yeah.
I think that we should get them.
I think we should kill them all.
Yeah. Can we just burn this place down?
Our
If you
friends
really
are
want to, yeah.
inside.
Or
Are they our
Are they your
friends?
friends or are they just a bunch of
Some guys that
gangsters?
tall guys. And then some
Just
halflings
a
with
bunch of
weirdly
tall
long
guys.
arms.
I mean, he's already in there. He can get the drop on him. I can turn to stone and block the doorway so they can't get through.
Great idea.
So
Yeah.
what, to do what? To set it on
Let's
fire?
block
so
it. Let's block him in and let's give him a nasty surprise.
Yeah.
All right, but he climbed like down the wall and then
In.
through the upside down through the window. So you're gonna have to like tromp down the stairs and then come in through the balcony window.
Since I'm still on my snug fuggly, can I just burst in through the window?
You know, you could do something really cool. Is if you got on you're still on your snug fugly. If you, or no, maybe not now, but if you flew up and jumped off and made yourself hard to stone and like kind of came through as a cannonball.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
bitchin'.
That would be-
okay.
Yeah, and to get
I
the
wanna
drop
do that.
on him.
I am still in my snug fugly.
All right, because that's an ability.
That's so cool.
All right, so all right, so I'm gonna make this a difficulty check of 12 because there's like you got to fly up and you got to control them and you got to jump off and turn to stone and crash through without hurting yourself,
Yeah.
which means you have to roll an 11 or above.
Okay.
I'll get out of the way.
Those are odds I can live with. I'm gonna create
pray.
a fucking crater in the floor.
Everybody pray.
Filled with blood and
18.
bones.
18. All right, so awesome. You're
I'm gonna do like a sick kickflip when I jump off.
Yeah.
so like you're circling. Like you pull on the reins of your snug pugly, he like flies straight up.
Cool.
And then you like release back and then you kickflip in the air.
So
Cool.
I kick flip off my snug fugly.
Okay.
And I go, and I do an air guitar. And then I roll into a ball. and I go head first right into it, and I'm aiming for somebody. Some poor asshole who doesn't even see it coming.
Yeah, because you have heat vision.
I have heat vision, so I can see him right there.
You see a bright, like a fairly highly concentrated ball of bright light, like which would indicate there are several people sort of swarming around one area.
Yep. Yeah, and I go right into the epicenter of a crowd
Cool.
of dum-dums and smash through so hard that it makes a crater in the ground.
That hurt?
That sounded really painful.
I know, I'm stoned.
So what happens is you crash through the ceiling, then you crash through the first floor, like kind of right next to Guuurd. Like
I'm out of the way, but it's
you're
close. Yeah.
But you definitely like on the way through.
I give him one of these on the way down.
You like on the way down. You definitely crash through two of the halflings that are running out of the door, and then you crash through the second story floor into the first story, which looks like a totally nice like random room. It looks like a tavern or whatever, and you crash through three halflings in there into a wooden floor all the way down to a basement where you hit stone.
You obliterated the structure of this building.
Yeah, like the building for sure like is definitely wobbling a little bit.
Cool.
How do you land? Like, do you do the superhero land? Do you do like which landing do you do?
I land like this. And then I take my little spice bag and I go, no big deal.
All right, landing in this room in this crowd. So basically, you've smashed.
You've made quite an entrance.
2 plus 3 is 5.
That's so cool.
You smash an additional in the bottom floor. You smash an additional 4 halflings, and tussling with them were Jizz Torkscrew. And,
Oh boy, my favorite.
And 2 of the ruffians. So like you've killed a bunch of people all of a sudden. It was fucking rad. It was really overpowered.
Cool.
But as you land, you see Pablo Escobar Barbarian facing off with a fairly, for a halfling, intimidating-looking halfling.
Oh, is
So
he
he's
the
like-
leader?
1/4 of the size of Pablo Escobar Barbarian.
Yeah,
probably.
I mean, like it becomes apparent that this is the Hobfather.
He's small but fierce.
Yeah.
The Hobfather.
Oh boy.
I'm not in the building yet,
Yeah,
so I'm
only
gonna,
you know this.
Yeah.
These guys don't know this.
I'm going to use the commotion that was just caused by sneaking in and going. Oh, I can't see you yet. I'm gonna do I see him facing off with the Hobfather? Because I'm looking for the big boy.
But you're not in the building.
You're on the roof.
You're on the
Yeah,
roof.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're, you're still flying. So
No,
how do you?
she dropped down, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
I dropped down.
you went flip,
I
and
thought-
then you like.
Oh, I thought you were still surfing on your guy. No.
No, I want to go in. I want to sneak in.
Okay.
Use that. Do I have to roll for the sneak?
No, because like there's a lot
of
going
commotion.
on. So you could literally just walk in and be like, "What is going on?" and nobody would notice you.
Oh, hey, there's the Hobfather. I'm gonna try to get you with the.
So in order to get there, because it's on the basement level, you walk into the ground level, and you have to hop down. That'll take a turn.
Okay.
So you just hop down, and
Okay.
like then you're down on the ground. You see Slurmmm.
Hey,
What were you gonna say?
hey, Slurmmm, I'm coming for that
I was
Hobfather.
gonna say, while you're there, you might give us a little bit of space and maybe load up like. Do you have a bow and arrow, right?
Yeah.
Load up like 3, 5 arrows, however many you can hold, and just be like, all at
Ooh,
once.
great idea.
While you're above on the ground floor, before
Yeah.
you're on the basement floor.
Hell yeah.
All right. So.
Can I do that in a turn?
Because there's bad boys there,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, sure. Why not? I don't know.
Tight.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're going for maximum killing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting
Hobgoblins.
We're gonna slay
awesome
everything.
moves.
Yeah.
I load so many arrows, I can't even.
Again, tough shot. I'm gonna get. This is also a 12 to hit, but you don't have a +1 to hit. So
Okay. 4.
you spray a bunch of arrows and they notice you.
Okay, great. Tight. Guys, I created a diversion just.
Great job.
Yeah,
Russ.
everyone definitely turns
Do you have
around.
a cool one-liner for that? Or?
Uh-oh.
Classic.
Classic Spricket. Before we commence the rest of the battle, I'd like to say like these have been some pretty close shaves you guys have had. And speaking of close shaves, I want to tell you about DollarShaveClub.com. Hey! Guys, look at me. My face is all fuzzy and whatnot, which means I need a shave. And you probably do too, guys, right?
I feel you.
But Joel, you're probably all saying, razors are expensive and
They
I'm
really are.
poor.
Joel, razors are expensive and I am poor.
That's why you're watching YouTube instead of premium cable right now.
Hey.
But don't worry, my friend. Dollar Shave Club has razors at 1/3 the price of the greedy jerkwad razor companies. So here's the deal. Right now, if you sign up for Dollar Shave Club with SorcererFed, you can get your first month free. Just pay shipping, no commitment or fees or anything like that. All you have to do is go to dollarshaveclub.com/DND. And remember, when you support our sponsors, it helps us make more episodes of SorcererFed. So please, guys, check out dollarshaveclub.com/DND to sign up for a really good shaving deal. I'll be shaving tonight or tomorrow morning, I think.
That was another smooth transition.
Yeah, that was
I've ever
great.
seen one.
All right, so you have one more turn before we are all rolling for initiative with the Hobfather.
Okay. Since I'm like on the ceiling of this top-ish floor, I want to kind of scurry over to the hole that Slurmmm made, and I want to just like fall down into the basement and land with a sick move and get ready to fight.
All right, cool. Yeah, you go ahead and roll.
Unless I'm gonna just trip and
Roll
stumble
for how
down.
sick your move is.
Yeah, you're going from the ceiling down 3 levels, so yeah, you gotta get a 10. It's not super easy. 6. You fall on your back and sustain. No, you just fall down. But you like.
Everyone knows I just fell down a bunch of stories and I didn't land gracefully.
Yeah. You don't take any damage though.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing though.
Yeah.
Wind's knocked out of me.
You don't have initiative. All right, so now we're in a new encounter. Let's roll for initiative. It's just gonna be the 3 of you plus Pablo plus the Hobfather.
20.
20.
5.
3.
Alright.
Wait, I'm sorry. 3 is the Hobfather because I said him, and then 4 is Pablo. So let me write all these down. Hang on a second. Keep your rolls so I can write them down. Spricket is 20.
8.
Guuurd is 8. What are you?
5.
Slurmmm is 5. I said
Pablo.
Pablo is 4, and Hobfather
I'll grow
is
it back.
3. All right, so Spricket, you have
It's just your tail.
since you got a 20 on initiative, I'm gonna give you a +1 to your next attack roll.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right, first thing that I'm gonna do is I've got 3 wines here. I'm gonna take a bottle of wine, chug it, and smash it on the ground as a power move.
All right.
Intimidation.
I'm gonna say, hey, Hobfather, I'm
I do think your wine was confiscated by Galgan
Ah,
Moonseer.
shit.
I think that was from the sewer adventure. I don't
was
think you have wine anymore.
There's no
Aw.
wine in the basement?
Wait, no, we took some from the ship, didn't we?
Was there wine on the ship?
No. Star says no.
You definitely see.
Okay.
I mean, sure. There are
I see
metal.
some wine.
There's like so the basement is like the head of operations, and there are alchemical like there's metal. It's basically looks like the trailer for Breaking Bad, but at a hobbit size level.
Aw.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really adorable.
I'm hunching over that.
Yeah.
So do I see some wine?
No, there's. I mean, no. That would be very volatile.
Okay. Well, skip the wine. Can I easy him in my eye line right now?
Yeah.
Okay, I say, hey, Hobfather.
Yeah.
Hey, Hobfather.
Yeah. What do you want?
I think you suck, and I think that you're gonna die soon.
Oh man, you're a bad girl.
and I shoot him with 7 arrows.
Shit.
3.
Once again, the arrows, like, you know in cartoons,
I'm learning.
when the arrows, like, form the outline of
gotta
the
get your
person.
axe back.
Yeah, that's what happens right
Yeah,
now.
I need
And
my.
he's like, like, for
and
real?
then anyways, I need to get my axe back, you guys.
Guuurd, hit me up.
Guuurd.
Hit me up.
Guuurd.
There you
I'm
go.
gonna roll first.
No,
Oh,
you're
I
gonna
got
tell me what you're doing.
excited. Sorry. Wait, well, who's in the fight? It's
It's just the 3 of you, the Hobfather, and Pablo Escobarbarian.
cool. You know what I'll do? Because I want one of you guys to have a cool finishing move. I'm gonna jump and hold down the Hobfather.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So you guys say I want
Cool.
to see an orb like blow up his brains or something like that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Or make
I got you.
your hair like do.
So you're big and you're big and pretty strong, and he's tiny. So this is just grappling. So if you roll above a 7, you'll get it.
11.
Yeah. So you tackle him and like do you pin him against the wall, pin him to the ground? You just like basically put him in a hug move. What do you do?
Yeah, I'll pin him against the wall.
Cool.
Like that. He's
All right.
pinned.
All right, well, I'm still made out of stone, so I'm going to get a running start, and I'm going to kick him so hard in the dick that it blows up through the top of his skull.
All right. Just be
Whoa.
aware that
Does he puke it up or
if
does his
you-
skull like fly open?
It depends on how hard I kick him.
I really hope you don't botch. Let's see what happens.
If you botch it, I'm holding him.
Oh!
Damn it!
It's a 2. It is not a botch. Oh my god.
Boy.
That would have been really bad for you. You take a running start and to kick him, and so you've got him, Guuurd. You're like got a.
This is gonna be like a Charlie Brown type situation, isn't it?
You're basically kind of spread eagle, and you've got him pinned up against the wall. You take a running start and kick, and you kick square between between Guurd's legs, and your foot. I mean, you're in the basement. There's not like wooden walls. Your foot gets embedded in the stone, and you miss, and you don't miss it. You don't miss any turns, but like you miss, and your foot's embedded in the stone for right now.
So now you're stuck between my legs.
Yeah,
like Jesus, man, come
Well,
on.
at least the Hobfather ain't going nowhere. He's seriously pinned in. He's like surrounded with arrows, held by you, and then with me stuck in the wall too.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, it's Pablo's turn.
While it's their turn, can I start growing my hair?
Yes, you can.
Cool. I start growing my hair.
So you'll have, by the time of your next turn, you'll have an additional half foot of hair.
Sweet.
All right.
So
You want to get tangled up in this bullshit also?
Yeah, tie a knot around all of us.
Pablo
And then you
doesn't,
set the whole thing on fire. Fuck it.
Pablo doesn't want to do anything fancy. He just wants to club him in the brains. But since he's already pinned up against the wall, it's like, again, super easy to hit him. It's just a 7 to hit. You rolled a 2.
Wow,
Oh.
Pablo, you gotta.
He
Jesus,
misses.
Does he
man.
get his club embedded in the wall?
No, he's not as dense as you. But he definitely is like. Meh. All right. The Hobfather is going to roll to get out of your pin. That's his move. He needs to roll a 10 or above.
Sure, he's real strong. Huh?
He rolls a 2. He's still pinned.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
fucking right.
We're back up to the top of initiative, and that's Spricket.
Okay. I take my long ass hair now, a whole half foot.
That was like a turn is like 15 seconds. It's not that long.
Yeah, I guess this is all happening pretty quick.
It's
huh?
all it's all
Okay.
pretty rapid.
And that's enough for me to just tie it around your wrist real quick. And I'm still growing it. And I am his wrist. Yeah, I got a plan.
Okay.
I take my bow. I mean my arrow. I take my arrow because I am done.
No, you're still on the upper level.
Oh, I'm not
He's-
down there with them?
No,
I thought
remember
I was
you
in
were
the basement.
you're on the first floor. You were like spraying
aiming,
arrows
yeah.
down.
Oh, okay. Can I jump to where they are from here?
Yeah, you're an elf. You're pretty sprightly.
Okay,
sure.
I'm gonna jump on Hob.
But now I'm holding him.
We're all here.
Is that what you want to do?
It's gonna make it. All right.
All right.
I'm
Hey,
gonna
it's
jump and I'm
heavy.
gonna land like I'm gonna land around his shoulders and squeeze him real hard
With your
the
thighs?
Oh, you're gonna snap his
But
neck?
also, yeah.
Yeah.
But also, I have a bow with me or an
Yeah.
arrow with me just in case. Okay,
All right.
so wish me luck.
Again,
Here we
this
go.
is a pretty complex roll, so I'm gonna make this 12 again.
Okay.
8.
8.
Thank God. I can't. Is she on him?
No. So you missed the jump. You land on your feet, but you're just like you're 10 like you're like 5 feet in front of them.
All right. Well, hey guys, I'm down here now.
Hey,
Cool.
Spricket, how's it
Hey,
going?
I'm gonna keep on growing my
all-
hair and get you out of this mess.
Thank you. All right,
Guuurd.
my turn.
So you're still holding him. You can either choose to continue holding him, which would require, what did I say, was a 7 or above, so it would just require another 7 roll, or you can do something else.
All right, just because I gave you guys a shot, I'm gonna go ahead and just take. I'm gonna see if I can get the kill.
All right.
I got because I can't really let go. I do have another appendage, so tail to the face.
Okay. Like,
Tail of the
like
face.
over your shoulder to like a scorpion.
Yeah, just like
Yeah,
to
can't get
pierce
him.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
And-
Punch a hole in his dang face.
No, move your swords off the table.
Thank God. 9.
No, sorry.
Wait, do I have any bonuses from the sick ass move I got? Or is that
No,
gone?
that was
That's
just
what he
no.
Damn.
Well,
Well,
it's really close. Like he got a $1 tail shave club.
Yeah. And I'm still holding them because it's above a 7, right? So
Tail shake.
No. Yeah, I guess. Well, roll to see if you're still holding him. You have to go above a 7.
13.
Yeah, you're still holding.
Fuck it.
him. All right.
Okay, well I got him.
Can I roll to clap my stony hands on either side of his head and just squish them together?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Boy, again, I hope you really hit this.
Really just
We're-
smack it into
It's like
paste.
this weird game of Twister now.
11!
11.
You clap your hands.
I'll look away so I don't get him in my mouth.
And like you can hear his cheekbones breaking,
Gross.
and like a few teeth fall out, and he's pretty dang beat up. Like he's not dead yet, but
That
like,
is so nasty. Did you guys see that?
You broke his cheekbones, dude. That was cold.
I got a tooth in my mouth.
a blood comes down.
Blood.
Just one single blood.
It's Pablo's turn. He's also like, I just club. That's what I do. I club real good. 18.
And he clubs good.
He like, are you still? Did you move your hands? Did you clap and?
Yeah, just
okay.
give him one of those.
Basically, yeah, he takes his club and just like one-handed, because he's a halfling,
Yeah.
just smacks him.
Or got giant.
Yeah, sorry, he's a
yeah.
half giant, and the other guy's a half, and Bilbo is a halfling, and he smacks him. And you can feel him go limp in your hands.
Jesus
You're not-
Christ, it's awful.
You're not sure if he's dead or unconscious, but he is no longer a threat to you.
Okay, you're gonna drop that boy.
That was brutal. Damn.
That was real brutal.
Thought it was gonna be a lot cooler.
So you look around and you notice it's quiet. It's a fucking bloodbath. I mean, there's blood dripping from the walls from the other fight.
The walls that you're still stuck in?
No, yeah, I guess.
You stop?
No, yeah, you
And it
put some.
lubricates my leg, and I'm able to pull it free. It's gross, but it's good.
The crazy thing is, like, you guys didn't suffer any damage in that fight, although it was pretty
I
rare.
don't think I did any damage either.
Wait, no, in the beginning you had the awesome
Yeah,
takedown
no,
with the
there's like an
flying thing.
ocean, like rivers of blood are coming from the ceiling down. Like it's just super gross.
Get a little caulk in there. That'll stop that from happening. You don't want any seals.
You look around it and you notice dozens of crates of spice and sacks of and it's a drug operation.
Oh boy.
You notice
I start filling my pockets.
you notice 5 crossbows and a pretty nice dagger. And you also notice way in the corner, just quivering in the background is a single female halfling.
Shit, maybe we should have done a perception check
Yeah,
before we started this fight.
She looks terrified and scared.
I don't believe that. She's hanging out in the thug house.
But she's like the only female halfling here. That's kind of weird. That's what
Yeah.
I saw.
Hey, are you gonna go talk to her?
Hey, lady, what's your deal?
Don't kill me, please! Please don't kill me! Don't kill me! Don't kill me! Don't kill me!
Give us a reason not to. I mean, we smashed this dude's face in front of
Oh,
her.
yeah.
Is there a cat person around here still or no? No, cat person's not here anymore.
Yes.
Oh, this motherfucker.
All right, cat person comes in and this halfling looks at you and says, "You keep your mouth shut."
Okay, that's fine with me.
Well,
She
look,
says-
this guy's a liability. The
How did you live through this?
Smith is gonna hear
None of the
everything
grades
that we're
went off.
saying with him here.
Pablo's like, yeah, Pablo asks like, what is going on? What is going on? And he rolls an intimidation check to get her to spill the beans about what's going on. He rolls a 9, but he's a half giant, so that's enough to scare the shit out of her. She says, my name is Buttons Lacestraight. I'm also an agent of King Havilrand's illegal and mystical narcotics squad with my good friend Mr. Whiskers here. We've been working for years to bring down these 2 gangs, but we got word that the wardens of Iredell were back in town from Mr. Whiskers here.
Oh, what?
Hearing that, Pablo Escobarbarian is like, "You're all fucking narcs. I'm out of here." And he gets whatever loot he can grab and runs out.
Oh shit! He was gonna kill us.
Okay, bye.
Buttons says, "I was surprised to see you involved in a gang war.
Me too.
You think?
These cartels have been working against each other for years, but this is the first time it's ever come to violence. But now that you're here, you have to come with me. You're the only way to save the king. They'll never let you into the castle unless you come with me. I have to chain you and put hoods on you and bring you in as prisoners, but we're the only agency that's pure left. We're the only ones that can help the king."
Is she talking straight there, Whiskers?
I'm the one with the
Yes.
lie detector. I don't trust this asshole. I gotta.
Well, use your lie detector.
Yeah, use your lie detector.
Roll. You have to get a 10 or above.
10.
You got
16.
19. You got a 19. Yeah, no, they're telling the truth.
Ooh.
I told you guys.
This is unbelievable.
Yeah, you
This
lied
runs-
earlier.
Yeah, I did.
I'm gonna punch Whiskers in the face just for being a bitch.
Understandable at this point, yes.
All right, roll to punch him.
After being a bitch.
Just for being a little jerk.
17.
17.
How
I'll
much,
pop ya.
I'm gonna give him
Oh,
like
no.
a little sack tap.
Yeah.
You know, like a little, like it's uncomfortable.
Sack.
It's a 5. It ends up being.
He like stepped in.
Oh, no, I don't want it.
That was so weird. It's like we get like, yeah, he's not lying. Punch the face, and you're like, yeah.
So she tells you that Mr. Whiskers alerted her. So you trust her? Do you trust her?
Yeah, let's do
Yeah.
it.
So-
We gotta get into the kingdom, guys.
She puts hoods and chains on you, and she basically puts you in a cart, and they wheel you in. Like you're in darkness. If you can feel it, whatever. You hear the call of the gate. The gate goes up, and she brings you into the castle, and she whips off your hood. You're temporarily blinded by the light, but eventually you see that you're in a chamber behind locked doors. A tough, grizzled dwarf stands before you and introduces himself as Shart Whitesmith, the head of the illegal and mystical narcotics squad.
I hate that guy.
You're still chained, so Shart walks up to you, and he's heard everything that you're saying, and he's like, "What does he say?" Wait, does Shart Whitesmith? No, he doesn't have an accent yet. Shart Whitesmith says to you, "I heard everything you were saying about me,
Good.
but you're a warden of the country of Iredell, so I'll take it. You're higher rank than I am, and you're loyal to the king.
Hey, Shard, I think your name is dumb.
I can only be what my mother named me."
Aww. I feel real bad now, don't you?
He explains that since they primarily work undercover, they've escaped Galgan Moonseer's notice, and they're the only organization in the castle that hasn't been corrupted yet. Mr. Whiskers alerted me to the fact that you were back in town.
Sorry that I told you guys about that I was undercover in the DEA. I kind of ruined the cover, but here I am.
So we coordinated to sneak you in with Pablo Escobar-Barrien's gang. It was the only way we could get you behind the city gates.
Yeah.
Told you I was a good guy.
Whiskers is smarter than he looks.
Well, no.
Galgan is meeting in secret with the king right now. We think he uses these nighttime meetings to reinforce his sorcery and solidify his hold on the king. We need to break it up, this meeting. The king sent you away, so we know that you're loyal to his true rule. You have to help us expose him. So he takes you like through the castle and walks you through the hallways and down long corridors. And you go into an armory where you find all of your stored gear.
Hey!
There you go.
Scored!
Well, you guys really
my
scored
axe.
deep on that one.
All right.
Mr. Whiskers, go back to your beat.
Yeah, don't talk back or we'll cut your tail off
I understand
again.
completely.
Whiskers.
Remember, you're an undercover agent. Don't betray us again.
Didn't try to in the first place. My life was on the line. Am I outie? Okay.
Yeah, bye.
All right,
Hey,
bye,
hi.
Catman.
Bye, Mr. Whiskers. I love you.
Yes.
And here you go.
Oh yeah, this
All
thing.
There we are.
So, real quick, because this is getting long. So Shard walks you back through the hallways, and he brings you to a spiral staircase. You climb up the spiral staircase. Windows show you that you're climbing over the roofs of the castle and above the walls, and you keep going up because you realize now that you're in the astronomer's tower. And as you spiral further up, you start to see scraps of metal and glass littering the staircase. Some of the windows have bronze instruments pointed at the sky. Some of them have elaborate pulley systems that you can only assume are there to shuttle, ferry goods up and down. The actual mortar of the stones, you start to notice there's copper filament that gets thicker as you go higher up in the mortar of the stones. It's woven in within the very fabric of the building. Eventually you reach the top of the staircase and you hear echoing words in a language you don't understand. You're at the door and Shart Whitesmith says, "I'll leave you here. I can't compromise our division or whatever we are. Good luck. You're the wardens of Iredell. If you can't handle this, nobody can." And
Oh, we can handle it, friend.
I believe it. Adios.
I don't usually do this, you guys, but I think I'm gonna take him off my shit list.
That's
yeah.
fair. At least move him further down.
He did give us our weapons back.
Oh, I'm so happy to have this axe back.
I think I'm gonna give Mr. Whiskers a pass for now too.
Yeah, he was real all over the place.
Oh, yeah. I thought that you were a mess with your spice addiction. This guy was trouble.
You're at the door. You hear a lot of. You hear basically a conversation in a language you don't understand. What do you do? Oh, and Mr. Whiskers also gave you this bag of spice.
Okay, I have a pretty powerful sense of smell. I want to smell how many people are in there. Do we know already who was in there, or do we need to figure that out?
Well, Shard told you that the king,
just
that
only
the
the
king
king
and
and him?
Galgan
Okay.
are having a meeting.
Can I roll to perceive demonic presence?
Yes, you can.
All right.
A
One.
one. You perceive nothing, and in fact, like,
I feel dumber.
yeah, you are a little bit dumber, and for the next 20 minutes, yeah, you have no perception. Like you don't you don't really notice anything unless somebody else tells it to you.
I don't understand a word you're saying.
Yeah, should I just knock on the door?
Wait. I mean, he did banish us. Can I do one more perception check? All right, because I was able to sense some with
All right.
Galgamusi before.
Yeah.
Saw those damn runes.
Yeah.
Sense some evil with my tongue. 15.
So you perceive that the door is unlocked for some reason, but that you don't understand what the language that they're speaking is, but it's a really intense conversation, and you get the sense that they are very absorbed in the conversation that they're having somehow.
Okay.
Let's burst in.
Yeah.
I
burst in.
You know what? Let's. Yeah. Okay.
All right, you said it. You burst into the room, and inside the room.
Gotcha!
It's the top of a tower, so it's a big circular room with like a pointed arched ceiling. Inside of the room, you see a hoop or a ring that's made of metal and glass. It's about man size, and King Havilrand is transfixed inside the ring, legs and arms akimbo like so. So each limb touches an edge of the ring, and a ramp leads up to it. You can see through the ring to the other side of the room, but it's hazy and dark. And you notice that there are small lights streaming through the haze. You don't know what they are. And the ring, like I said, is made of metal and glass, and lightning arcs from various points of it.
What the hell?
Inside the room, you notice strange metal gizmos which adorn the corners of the room, and they're affixed to some of the rafters of the rooftop. You don't recognize what these things are at all. Galgan stands at a podium, speaking into a metal horn, and it sounds like he's speaking back and forth with the king. But you don't understand why he would have to use a horn to speak to the king. And then, because you entered the room, he suddenly he notices you. Galgan notices you and stops speaking. The king sounds like he asks a question that you don't understand the answer to, and repeats it like he's very angry, but he doesn't get a response as Galgan stares at you.
Hey, what's up?
He reaches to his console, and you feel a massive charge of something begin to stir within the very air of the room. Lightning arcs between the gizmos, and sparks crackle from the copper mortar that the building is built out of, and this ring glows for a moment, and then the haze dissipates, and the king crumples to the ground.
Duh. Do we kill him?
I'll save the rest for next
Wait,
week.
did we kill him?
Framing us for murder? I'm putting
happening?
Short Whitesmith back on my shit list.
As we wrap up, I'd like to remind you guys to please go to our subreddit and leave us fan art. We would love to see fan art. We haven't gotten a ton yet, but there will be a thread, which I hope is there.
Reddit.com/r/SourceFed.
Plug.
It's right there at the bottom of the screen. We showed the one piece of fan art we had last episode, so you can go check that out there.
Yeah, check out this stuff.
Oh, that one's my favorite one.
I love it.
Oh, what a talent.
What do you think about sending it to us on Twitter using the hashtag
SorcererFed.
SorcererFed.
I'm really excited about the rest of this campaign because it's going to go bonkers. So until next week, cheerio, old mates, and let's have another round as buddies and pals.
We'll
I
never
fucked that one
remember
up.
that ever. Hey, bye-bye.
Dark magic,
Yeah.
which leads to severe urination, which could scare off predators.
Hey!
Welcome to my Gothel. What's that about?
I'd like to
You
know
look
what a
badass.
Gothel is. Is it like a brothel?